Under the clear blue sky, the Going Merry sailed slowly into the port of Water 7. This iconic city, renowned for its shipbuilding, was a labyrinth of towering buildings and winding canals. The Straw Hat Pirates, fresh from their adventures on Skypiea, desperately needed repairs for their weathered ship. Yet, unbeknownst to them, this city would bring not only skilled craftsmen, but also a series of crises and impossible choices. Luffy, Nami, and Usopp set out to visit Iceburg, the mayor of Water 7 and president of the Galila Company, hoping he would assess the Going Merry's condition. The streets buzzed with activity, shipwrights hauling timber, the air thick with the scent of salt and sawdust. Their path, however, was soon blocked by a group of hostile figures, the Franky Family, a gang of ship dismantlers and bounty hunters. Their leader, wearing goggles and a mocking grin, stared them down. Though no blows were exchanged, the tension lingered, leaving Nami uneasy. Iceberg's office was spacious and orderly, walls adorned with blueprints and ship models. A calm yet authoritative man, he examined the Going Merry with a critical eye. His verdict was grim. The ship's keel was irreparably damaged. The word struck Usopp like a dagger. The Going Merry was more than a vessel. It was a cherished companion, a home carrying countless memories. Usopp protested fiercely, but Iceberg's professional judgment remained unshaken. Meanwhile, Robin wandered the city alone. Her habit of observing historical details made her keenly aware of her surroundings until she became the one being watched. A masked figure emerged from the shadows, whispering to chilling words. CP9, Robin froze, her eyes widening with dread. The name awoke buried fears. Without resistance, she followed the figure into the darkness, as if she had always expected this moment. The next day, the crew visited Galilea's Dock Number 1, a massive shipyard where craftsmen demonstrated extraordinary skill. Polly's rough charisma, Kaku's precision, and Rob Lucci's silent intensity left distinct impressions. Kaku climbed aboard the Going Merry, inspecting every plank and beam, only to confirm Iceberg's diagnosis: the ship was beyond saving. His tone held no mockery, only regret. But this objectivity deepened Usopp's anguish. The Franky family's threat loomed. When Usopp ventured out alone, they ambushed him. Outnumbered and overpowered, he fought desperately as they seized the bag, containing 200 million. Bears the crew's funds for repairs. Bruised and defeated, he crumpled in an alley, guilt gnawing at him. The money was their last hope, now lost because of his carelessness. News of the attack ignited the crew's fury. Luffy's had shadowed his eyes, his usual cheer replaced by cold resolve. Zoro gripped his swords, Sanji lit a cigarette, and Chopper transformed into his powerful form. Without words, they stormed the Franky family's hideout. Luffy's fists sent enemies flying. Zoro's blades struck with blunt force. Sanji's kicks were relentless, and Chopper's strength overwhelmed the opposition. The stolen money was reclaimed, but victory tasted bitter. Usopp sat on the Going Merry's deck under the moonlight, bandages wrapped around his wounds. His crew's strength reassured him yet magnified his own inadequacy. If he couldn't even protect their funds, what use was he? The ship's fate was sealed, and his helplessness drowned him. Luffy approached, hesitated, then delivered the harsh truth: they needed a new ship. Those words broke Usopp. He leapt to his feet, defiance blazing in his eyes. The Going Merry could still sail, they couldn't abandon her. The argument escalated, sharp words cutting like blades. Luffy, as captain, stood firm, while Usopp's stubbornness held fast. In the end, Usopp tore off his hat and threw it to the ground. If this was the captain's decision, he would leave. The night wind swept the empty deck as Luffy stood rigid, fists clenched. He cherished his crew more than anything, but some burdens fell on him alone. Nami bit back her words, Zoro closed his eyes, and Sanji exhaled smoke. The Going Merry creaked softly, its damaged keel whispering of impending storms. In the city's shadows, Robin faced CP9, her expression unreadable. She had always known this day would come, yet its suddenness left her hollow. The nightmares of her past had returned, but this time, she made no move to escape. Underwater 7's starless sky, the crew's bonds strained. The Franky family's menace lingered, and CP9's schemes had only just begun. The canals reflected fractured moonlight, a silent omen of turmoil ahead. Each member stood at a crossroads, their choices poised to change everything.